biggest event we'll have today. Obviously, we're not swimming the mile. That would be
So this is the women's heat 1,000 freestyle.
the 1,000 distance swimmer is going to be able to get their chance here today. And so the women will start us off here. We'll get into the lanes right after the start. All right, so only 5 swimmers in this heat of the women's 1,000 freestyle. Gab Gonzalez, a freshman from ODU, in lane 3 at the top of your screen. Kristen Ivy, the junior from GMU, in lane 4. Sophia Kapla in lane 5, junior from ODU. Lexi Brazier in lane 6 from GMU, another freshman. And the sophomore, Anna Everly, from ODU in lane 7. Something to look for in these thousands here is ensuring that the swimmers are off, at least for the first 500, in their pace that they want to be at least for midseason, and as well as, you know, in conference championships in February. You want to see these swimmers kind of go out fast, stay on pace, and then try and hang on as it goes along. As I mentioned before, these swimmers are ramping up into their mid-season training. So a lot of these swimmers are going to be tired heading into today. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of these teams had doubles just yesterday. So their bodies are going to be tired. But you want to see the effort and see them try and stay on pace as this race goes along. It's Kristen Ivy right now in lane 4 in the middle of the pool. Out in front right now. Last split was 31-6. And as we head to the 200 mark here, it looks like it will be Ivy out in front at 2:03.8. Gonzalez not too far behind at 2:03.9. 32.1 there for Ivy, 31.8 for Gonzalez. Kapla at 2:04.9. That rounds out the top 3. Now, Ivy did not swim the 1,000 at conference championships last season, but she did swim the mile, so when we look at her splits there, she was consistently holding about 30s, 31. So again, starting out pretty much on that pace at 32.4. That's pretty much right where you want to be for the start of the season. And I'll tell you what, a lot of people looking at this, they'll think, I mean, sure, I could do that. I could swim back and forth for what looks like a slow pace for, you know, however long, but these swimmers, I can guarantee you, the 1,000 and mile, once you start getting into having to hold pace, imagine doing the same thing with your body for about 10 minutes, 11 minutes, and for the mile, even 17 minutes. It is completely exhausting doing some of these races, staying on your breathing pattern, ensuring that you're rotating with every stroke, pulling, catching at a high point. That is what these swimmers are looking to do here, at least early in the season. These things will be cleaned up as the season goes along and they start to get a little more of a base under them. Right now, just looking to race, and right now, Kristen Ivy has given up the lead to Gab Gonzalez. Gonzalez extending it to about a half body length. Her turns are a little better. Kick rate is certainly at a faster pace than Kristen Ivy at this point. Ivy opting for about a 2-beat kick. She's getting a lot of distance per stroke right now. Gonzalez, a little bit of a faster tempo. Like I said before, that kick rate is a little bit faster, but Ivy right now hanging on to her hip. is Gonzalez that has the better turns, at least on the left side of the pool. Like I said, if Ivy can kind of latch onto her feet there and stay there, we could see her turn it on the latter half of this 1,000. In third right now is Lexi Brazier, the freshman from GMU, splitting 32.5. She actually had the fastest split out of anyone in that last split by about a half second. Said that these distance swimmers are trying to make sure they're on pace, staying on pace, holding pace, as Ivy and Gonzalez are both hitting 32 right there. Something that you want to look for in this meet is that you are willing to compete every time you get in the water. Right now, this is an opportunity for all swimmers to get in and race. I guarantee you that both of these coaches, they want to see these swimmers, if they are a little bit behind, if they're a half body length behind, if it's an event like this where Kristen Ivy is a full body length behind, but she can see her in her sights, it is reeling them in and wanting to beat the person next to you. It's just a great opportunity to get up and race, especially for ODU, bit of a travel meet, only about 3 hours north from Norfolk, but good opportunity nonetheless. Is Gonzalez right now extending the lead even further. It's about 1.5 body lengths, almost 2 over Kristen Ivy. The freshman and Lexi Brazier doing a good job right now, holding around 32 mid. She's not too far behind Kristen Ivy at this point. Gonzalez now officially up to a 2 body length lead. Pretty sure Lexi Brazier is starting to take the lead over her teammate Kristen Ivy here. .32.7 there for Brazier again. Ivy starting to fall off pace just a little bit. 33.4 after holding around 33 low to 32 high. Gonzalez still with the lead. Everly and Kapla bringing up the rear. .32.8 there for Brazier. Gonzalez 32.7. She's consistently held under 33s here for about the last 150. Ivy gets it down a little further, 33.2. Everyone right in that 32 low to 33 mid range. So all the swimmers have certainly settled in 8 minutes through. Gab Gonzalez, 32.2. She's starting to get a little faster here. Brazier at 32.8. Holding 32 high consistently. Ivy 33.2 once again. She's going to see her teammate on that last 25 coming home. So like I said before, you can see her in your sights, go for it. Right now, it's Gonzalez putting tons of space between her and the pair of Patriots behind her. 32.0 there for Gonzalez. Summers with about a 175 left to boot here. Gonzalez has looked real strong this entire way through. She's kept that kick rate up even in the beginning. And that is a great way to get your swim off to a fast start. Obviously, if you can get your kick in rhythm early, you're going to be able to sustain it as long as your legs can endure the pain. Ivy still going with that 2-beat kick. I almost expected her, especially this last 200, to really turn on the legs. Instead, it's been Brazier who has done so up to this point. Gonzalez now with about a 100 to go here, as the officials will grab the bell. Holding 32-5 there, Ivy with a 32-7. And now Ivy gets about a 4-beat kick. Brazier 32-9. We'll see if the junior can catch the freshman. Gab Gonzalez, though, she gets the bell. She's going to try and turn it on this last 50. 32-2 there for Gonzalez. Really good final split here would be if she could reach 32 and get to 31. Brazier 32-6 there. Ivy 32-3. She's finishing very well this last 100. Gonzalez with a brilliant tempo right now. Look at that kick rate. Brazier holding on to second, but it is Gonzalez, 30.9. Brilliant race from Gab Gonzalez. She finishes at 10:41.42. Brazier at 31.0 and Ivy at 31.7. So all swimmers finished pretty well there. 10:41.42, 10:47.67. Oh Lord, and 10:49.48 are your top three, with Kapla and Everly bringing up the rear. And now for the men to get us underway.